Hi, and welcome to Gratitude Gives. We wanted to give back this month of thankfulness. So everyone who listens to this, let us know that you listened, and you'll go into our drawing for $100 in free product. We got some goodies back there. So thanks for hopping on. At Bioseutica, we're all about health, inside out, outside in, head to toe. So we've got you covered. My name is Jamie Robb, and I'm a consultant with Bioseutica. When I had my son, he ended up having a lot of infections. So I couldn't work and keep him well. So I really struggled because at the same time I needed to make some income. And when my mom introduced me to this industry, it was a blessing because I've been able to work from home, share fabulous toxin-free products that I love and that help people, put my family first, have flexibility, and make an income. So I appreciate you coming on board and hearing about us. We're looking for customers who want to have great results from our products. We're looking for connectors who want to connect us to others who are looking for what we have, and for consultants who want to join our fun and fast-growing team, maybe earn some Christmas cash, pay down some debt, earn some income. So grab a pen and a piece of paper as we go along because we have a wide product line so that we've got you covered, and you're going to want to make some notes about the things you want to hear more about. To give you kind of an idea of our product line, our cornerstone product is our customized nutrition, and you're going to hear about that in a minute. We also have some specialty supplements to help with targeted things like Lights Out to help you sleep. Anybody need help with that, right? Flex Caps for joints, so I'll share more about that. And then we have our intuitive skincare, hair care, I love the hair care, and body care products. In addition, we also have our Reverse 20 Youth Restoration Kit that we're going to show some pretty impressive before and after pictures about. And then our Luminous Beauty with Benefits makeup, because everything we do, we like to go above and beyond. So we have mascara that grows your eyelashes, foundation that firms your skin. Everything's just a little extra here. So let's talk first about the customized nutrition. Anybody out there feeling tired, worn out, tired already from the holiday season and it's hardly gotten started, right? It doesn't really matter how beautiful you look on the outside if you don't feel good. And so that's where we really start with the customized nutrition. And this made so much sense to me when I heard about it. Why would we do something like trade glasses with someone else and drive around all day, right? You probably wouldn't do that. But that's what we do when we wander the aisles of confusion with the nutrition products and just try to use something that somebody else recommended or that we read about in a magazine. What if you could test and not guess? And what we have here is miles ahead of the rest of the nutrition industry, like having a smartphone back when everyone was using a flip phone. So I am excited to share more about that with you. I'm actually going to have Elizabeth tell us a little bit about her experience with the customs to start us off.
Yeah, I started having stomach issues when I was in college, and the doctors just couldn't really figure out what was wrong because they would be sporadic. So they had me cutting out some different foods to see if that would make a difference and doing scopes and tests and all kinds of things to figure it out, but they just couldn't nail down what the issue was. So I kind of resigned myself to thinking that I was just going to have that issue forever, just with my stomach. But I started using the Bioseutica products, mainly the face line first. That's what I was interested in, but it just made sense to couple it with the whole Healthier You and get tested for the vitamins also. And I love both, but that was where I had such a really life-changing results for me, because after taking them only 4 weeks, I realized I hadn't had any stomach issues that whole time. And then it takes about 4 weeks to get your test results back. And when I got them back, I realized that I was low in some enzymes that were part of, the digestive process. So that made a huge difference for me. And, I love the skincare line too. But I already kind of knew that I liked that one, but the vitamins just really made a difference for me.
That's awesome. Thank you, Elizabeth. So I'm going to share with you a little more about the custom nutrition and how it works. So we talked about one size does not fit all. So customization is the answer, but customization is expensive, and that's where we come in. We have a simple in-home urine test that takes the confusion out of supplementing. You pee in the cup, call FedEx, they come and pick it up, it goes back to lab. Our scientists in our world-renowned laboratory take care of doing the testing to find out what your body really needs. And so based on how your main metabolism is working, we can tell what you need more of to support your body being in ideal health. It's a very simple system. You will see that what you get is your custom blend, cold processed, custom nutritionals. They're formulated for you and you alone from the most bioavailable forms of up to 50 critical USP grade nutrients, including the chelated minerals, whole vitamin complexes, digestive enzymes, and amino acids in a whole foods base. What'll happen is you'll do your private test, and the private test is $149. That includes your 3 lab panels, which you could go to the doctor and get for 3 to 5 times as much. It also includes the FedEx shipping, so they come pick it up at your house, very convenient, and you get a month's supply of our Prime Essentials to prepare you for the customized nutrition. Then when your customized nutrition arrives, it's $79.95 a month. And as we like to say, it's less than a daily cup of coffee you choose, but for Elizabeth, as you heard, not having stomach pain has been well worth it. You're going to hear from Adele in a bit and from some other people who've just had huge differences. And we really believe that when you give the body what it needs, it can heal itself. So the first box of your custom essentials will arrive with your private test report, and that's where we differ. Even if you had the lab tests at the doctor's office, you wouldn't end up with customized nutrition. You just end up with lab reports that told you need to fix something. We take that a step further and help you move into your ideal health. So there's no wheat, yeast, corn, dairy, salt, sugar, artificial coloring, preservatives, or flavoring added, no synthetics or GMO. They're vegetarian capsules. So the customized nutrition is just really a revolution for the industry, and we're excited to be able to share that. Adele, do you want to share more about your experience?
Sure, thanks, Jamie. I'm really excited to share with you guys today. My journey with Bioceutica started 3 years ago when I was introduced to the skincare, but then also with the customized nutrition, just hearing about that and how far it can go and researching it myself because I am a certified nutrition consultant. I knew it was something that I had to be involved with. Shortly after that, my husband went to the doctor and got his panels done for his blood work. He found that he had high cholesterol, high triglycerides, high liver enzymes that had been high for nearly a decade, as well as high blood pressure. His doctor was ready to put him on prescriptions, but after visiting with me, I said, we're going to wait and see if we can figure something else out. I had him take the test right away, and he began on his custom nutritionals just a month later once they came in the mail after getting Prime Essentials. And within a short amount of time, I think it's 5 or 6 months, he went back for testing, and all of those numbers are in the regular, the reference range where everybody's supposed to be according to the doctors and where you're not at a risk for any disease. He's in the reference range now and has been for the last 2.5 years, and he will not quit taking his medicine because nothing has ever changed his body like they have. I also have a client that swears by them and our flex caps together for rheumatoid arthritis. She no longer has to be on a prescription for those, and it's just amazing the results they get. And when we pair our skincare with our customs, like you can see acne go away, fine lines, all that, especially once they're together, because you have the support from the inside out and the outside in, which is really important. Thanks so much.
Awesome. Thank you, Adele. It's so true. That's part of why we are grateful to have both at Bioceutica, that we really can help people look and feel their best. So let me share a few more testimonials with you of people who had great experience. I can't share them all because we have a great big list, but I do want to share a few. So this picture is of Deneen, and her testimony is there on the bottom. She says, my favorite testimony is from my 68-year-old client, Joanne. Prior to testing and going on Bioceutica's custom essentials, her cholesterol was at 320. After just 4.5 months on customized nutrition, her cholesterol dropped to 270. 6 months later, it was at 230. I was ecstatic, especially when the client is my mom. And they're both lovely ladies if you've met them. Jean talks about the similar kind of thing. I've been on the customs for 18 months. During that time, I've hardly gotten sick. We often hear that people notice a benefit for their immune system. My cholesterol is down 58 points from when I didn't take the custom vitamins. In July 2014, my cholesterol was at 231, and in March 2015, it was it was at 172 and last month at 173. Custom vitamins proved much more effective than cholesterol medications in my case. This is a picture of Peggy, and she lives in Florida. One of my daughters inherited the ulcerative colitis I had as a teenager. At 26, she was down to 92 pounds and eating only baby food. Like me, she had the most severe form of UC. Her doctor suggested she see a surgeon, afraid that her colon would rupture. Within 2 months of being on her custom essentials, she got healthy. She stopped bleeding for the first time in 3 years. Today, instead of having had her colon removed, she has blessed Bill and me with a precious 5-year-old grandson, Elijah, who is much older in this picture, as you can see. I'm convinced he would not be here if my daughter had not started on the custom essentials when she did. And I have heard Peggy talk about her own experience and what a life-changing difference it made. She's had surgeries, all kinds of things, and the custom nutrition made all the difference for her as well, which is why she shared it with her daughter. So this is a picture of the lovely Liz Simpson in Texas, and you get bonus here because this is also before and after the luminous makeup. And if I told you Liz's age, you wouldn't even believe me. She is a beautiful lady inside and out and has used the skincare for quite some time. I was told in August of 2012 that I had a leaky heart valve, but not to worry because it was okay for my age. After starting the CEs in October 2012, I returned to the cardiologist in February for a follow-up. The doctor kept looking at the computer screen while I was on the treadmill doing the stress test, and finally he asked, "Have you been working out at the gym?" My response was no. "Why do you ask?" And he replied, "Your heart is getting younger." The only thing I had changed was my custom essentials. Kay in Oklahoma says, "My husband and I have been taking customs for a while. He has diabetes and we had seen a change in his blood sugar levels. He no longer has the peaks and valleys and has finally gotten a consistent level. I have chronic anemic condition and periodically have had to take iron infusions. I have found that this last time we checked my blood count, it was not even remotely as bad as it had been in the past. Less infusion. I am planning on adding greens and omegas to my vitamins, 2 of our extra specialty supplements, to see if I can do even better. I attribute all the improvements for us both on the customs because that's the only difference we have done." So custom nutrition is just such an incredible part of what we have to offer. Because again, it doesn't matter how beautiful you look on the outside or how even healthy we look from the outside if things like our liver enzymes are elevated, like Adele talked about, or we're having stomach pain all the time, or there's just so many different issues. And the reason that you heard such a wide range of things that got better is because when we customize for you, your body gets to move back into balance. And when you move back into balance, you have health, you have energy. People tend to notice these 3 things first: that they sleep better, that they have more stamina, and often that they lose some weight. And that is not because there's anything weight loss, but just because they're feeling more energetic, they're moving more, their nutritional needs are met, and they are not kind of snacking as much because their body's getting everything it needs. So we love the customized nutrition. We hope that you will share with friends and family as you get great results from your customs. We have a 3 and free program. So when you start to get results and you share with your friends, 3 who purchase the private test mean you get a month free of your custom nutrition. So that's a win for everybody. All right, so I'm going to tell you a little bit about the mascara and the foundation. So our makeup line is a palette that's neutral colors. We have a mascara that grows your lashes. I'm going to show you a picture here of my lashes. Maybe. Here we go. So our mascara, as I said, grows your lashes. And on the one side, you can see longer lashes. Those are my eyes. I used our mascara for 3 months on the one side and a different mascara on the other side for 3 months. And then I got tired of using 2 different mascaras every morning. But I wanted a chance to see, does it really grow your lashes? All of our products, with the exception of the customized nutrition, do have a 30-day love it or your money back guarantee. So you could get the mascara and try it for yourself, but it's a fabulous mascara and it grows your lashes for $32, which is a steal. Our foundation firms and tones your skin. Our butter shines go on like butter and they have shine. They're a fabulous gloss, not a gloss, but a lipstick, but they feel like a gloss. They leave your lips really hydrated and the color stays on. So all of our makeup line is fabulous and great just in time for the holidays. Next, I want to tell you about our intuitive skincare. So we want you to look and feel your best, and that's where the skincare comes in. We are formulated without animal products, without parabens, without PEGs, without sulfates, without mineral oil, without synthetic dyes, without synthetic fragrances, with no harsh or toxic chemicals. We're gluten-free, pH correct, vegan, dermatologist approved, never tested on animals. We test on a human panel so we can see what the products do, right? So the thing a lot of people don't think about, especially the holidays are coming and we're thinking about New Year's resolutions, we think about wanting to have fewer toxins. But most people don't think about how many toxins are adding to their body by what they put on every day. And studies show the body absorbs about 60% of what you put on your skin. And if you kind of think, oh, my skin doesn't really absorb, two things. One, you can peel a garlic clove, put it between your toes, and see how long before you taste it. The skin is intaking things. When you think about a nicotine patch or a birth control patch, think about with the birth control pills, let's say, if you skip one day, you could well have negated the other 29, right? So that's how well this patch is working in place of a pill that you take every day. And it's just a small patch, right? So what about the eyeshadow you're putting on every day? The lipstick you're putting on? The lotion you're putting all over your body and your children's bodies? They actually show children absorb 40 to 50% more than adults do through their skin. So we focus on toxin-free products that give you results. You don't have to worry about those kind of ingredients. But if you haven't done much research with that in the past, you also might want to Google animal products and skincare, rendering plants, and find out a little more about some of the nasty ingredients that are in some other skincare. And I need you to know that if your products don't have those in them, they'll tell you on the label. So if they're not telling you, I'm sorry to say, it's because you got some yucky stuff in that skincare. So that's the bad news. Oh, I have one more piece of bad news. The EU has banned 1,328 chemicals in skincare. The European Union. So how many do you think the FDA has? 13 would be the answer there. So that's how many things are not in your skincare here. In the European Union, they have taken so many more out, and that's because they're things you really don't want to be absorbing. Nobody else is looking out for your skincare for you. But we at Bioseutica have the solution for you. So you don't have to worry about all those things in your skincare, but we got a lot of good news. We start with green coconut water. Most products are 60 to 80% water, which is not a bad thing, but you probably don't want to be paying so much for it. So they start with water, and then they put a petroleum or mineral oil, which is further derived from petroleum product, which do a little more research on that. You don't want that in your skincare. It's a hugely toxin kind of issue, so research about that, but we don't have any of that. We have green coconut water, and then we add botanicals. And the Hawaiians call green coconut water dew from the gods, and that's what it does for your skin. It just makes your skin luminous. We love that coconut water starts water, turns to jelly, and then becomes firm flesh. And that's the firming properties of this skincare. So I've heard people say, oh, I use a skincare line, but then I have to change to something else over time. You don't have to do that with this because it just keeps getting better the longer you use it. So we have 4 steps for morning and 4 steps for night. So it's a 5-piece system. First, we have our cleanser. It's a fabulous, luxurious foaming cleanser with no sulfates. So the skin feels really clean, but not stripped. And you're going to notice a difference in your pore size the longer you use it. Then we have our firm and tone serum in 1 step. You get to go down to that deeper layer and plump that skin up, because wrinkles, unfortunately, are as the skin starts to thin. So this serum plumps the skin back up and helps to address premature and long overdue aging to reverse that. Then you're going to use our eye gel, and the eye gel comes with a ceramic applicator. It's great for dark circles, puffiness. We have caffeine right in here, deliver it straight to your eyes. The list of botanicals just in the eye gel: the coconut water, caffeine, green tea, coffee leaf seed, orchid, peony, red sage, Chinese lovage, persimmon extracts, peptides, sea fennel, chestnut rose. Those are just the eye gel. So you get a smorgasbord of botanicals for your skin by the time you've used our regimen. You're going to follow that with the day cream in the morning and then the night cream at night. The day cream is great for those fine lines that start to appear, unfortunately. It also has great photo antioxidant properties to protect you from the sun. Our night cream is full of anti-inflammatories. It's rich, really hydrates your skin. I have several clients who will say they did not used to wash their faces at night, but now they get up and do it because you just notice that these products feel so active. In the same way that feeding yourself on the inside with a great diet is important, you're feeding your skin with these products. So the set typically lasts people 4 to 6 months. And if you bought the products individually, you'd be a little over $250, but you can get them together as a set for $208.95. You're saving $40. And so that's like getting the eye gel for free. And again, that's going to last you that 4 to 6 months. And so most people find that from a value standpoint, it's actually as good or better a value as what they were using before, but they're getting better results and fewer toxins. So that's our skincare. We also have 2 body care products, a body lotion, body cleanse. The body lotion is, if you have dry skin in the winter, treat yourself to the body lotion. We also have the 3 treatment products. One of those is an oil that you can add to the lotion to get even more hydration during the winter. It's great for hair, cuticles. We have a polish to exfoliate your skin. And then we have a lovely jade clay mask that is one of my very favorite products, tightens, firms. Even if you have maybe tried a different clay mask, you'll notice ours is different. We're just really careful about how we source our ingredients, and we use the best of the best ingredients, which means better results than what you've used before. And of course, that 30-day money-back guarantee. So I'm going to tell you about our Reverse 20 here real quick. We have a sale coming up, we think, on Cyber Monday for that. So I want you to know about that, and I'm going to show you a little more about that. Okay, here we go. Reverse 20. This is our youth restoration set, the spa solution at 1/3 the price. So you can compare this with getting a microderm for $50 to $95, an anti-aging facial with a mask, $75 to $150, anti-aging serums go anywhere from $50 on up. So you get all of that, those kind of results with our Pro Youth Restoration Reverse 20 set for $139.95. Maybe even a better deal coming up. So here we see, this is one use of the 30-day set. And this is Mark. He owns a salon he and his wife, Melinda, own a salon together in Oklahoma. They have 18 or so stylists. It's a big salon. And this is one use of the mask, the full system, if you will, one day of the 30-day set. And so you can see a difference in the skin. You can actually see a little difference, it looks like, in the light, but really a lot of that is just that when you use these products, they just refresh the skin and make the tone lovely. You'll see that again here, a little difference, and it's really just because it really hydrates the skin. It's the blood moving underneath the surface. This is a before and after with one use. On the lips, here's another one use of the 30-day set. Pretty dramatic difference there. Imagine what 30 days is going to do. This is 1 week. And here, if you take a look at the lid, you'll see a big difference in how much lid is lifted there. This is Crystal. One use, and she put the leftovers on her neck. We don't want to waste any of it. It's like liquid gold. This line is formulated in Switzerland and made in Switzerland. And it is the highest ingredients. Swiss glacial waters, say that 3 times fast. Edelweiss, just amazing things. So this is the neck with 2 leftover masks and serum, 8 days. So here Maria did one side only. These are her words I'm going to read to you. You can definitely see the difference in under eye wrinkles and overall lift. My laugh line is not as deep. My lips are fuller. My eye isn't droopy. My jaw is a jaw and not a jowl. Again, those are her words. But you can definitely see a difference under her eyes. Just quite a difference on the one side that she used the product. So a Reverse 20 really is just that, to turn back time treatment set to add to our fabulous skincare. And then I told you that we also have specialty supplements. And so your consultant can help you with knowing if you've got certain issues. We have ProBalance for hot flashes, ProGuard for immune support, Lights Out to help you sleep. Flex Caps is a huge seller for joints. It's just head and shoulders above other types of product like that on the marketplace. Adele mentioned about one of her clients who's noticed a big difference with her arthritis. My son, who's 14, notices whether he uses them or not. He's growing a lot. I notice them because my knees click and pop a bit on the stairs if I'm not taking them. So people with surgery, people with long-term disability, people with just long-term pain notice a huge difference with those flex caps. So we appreciate so much you taking the time to listen to us share the great products we have with Bioseutica and why we're grateful we get to share them and make a difference in people's lives. And you, of course, will go into the drawing for $100 in free product. So let us know that you watched this. I want to tell you kind of our best deal is if you join us as a customer, we have our Whole Healthier You, as Elizabeth mentioned, and that's where you can get the best of both worlds, inside out, outside in. You get the customized nutrition piece, so you're going to get the private test, your FedEx shipping, and a month's supply of Prime Essentials, plus the skincare that will last you for the 4 to 6 months. And that would normally be over $400, and you're getting that for $305.95. So lab tests, month supply of nutrition, 4 to 6 months of skincare. It's a killer deal. And then when your custom essentials arrive, they'll have your first report with them. And those are $79.95 a month. Don't forget our 3 and free program. You can also, of course, get the skincare pieces individually, or you can get just the private test. We do have some Black Friday specials coming up, so we're excited about those. And we appreciate you being on board. The other great gift that we have, if you will, is our business opportunity. So if you know someone who's looking for a way to pay for Christmas this year, right, who wants to earn some extra income, who cares about health and wants to help other people look and feel their best, now would be a great time to join us. Our owner, Antoine Nora, has been named one of the top 40 under 40 in Canada. He and our president, Jesse Young, and CEO Jean Broaddus have worked together to build another company to a very successful level. They're in 17 different countries, and they're focusing on how they can help Bioseutica build and share this message of health inside out, outside in, so we can help people look better, feel better, and live better. And the great thing is we have less than 500 active consultants right now. So if you're someone who sees opportunity, you know that means that you have the opportunity to jump in and build a large organization right now, and that very few people have heard of us. So that's a fun time to be sharing. We pay 30% retail commission up front. We have incredible team momentum building bonuses, and we have no required monthly purchases. We do not carry inventory. Orders shipped directly to our customers, nice and fresh, and we do not carry inventory at all. Plus, we have lots of fun perks and incentives. So if you're interested in that, go to bioseutica.com. You can shop there. You can also click on opportunity and see our getting started packages, which are incredible. So we'd love to have you take a look at joining us as a customer, as a connector who can refer us to others, or as a consultant. Thank you so much for taking the time, and we hope you have a wonderful November.